Plaza Eusebio Sempere. Our project area is located in the northwest of Alicante, on an integral large ring road that encompasses the city. Here we can see the main roads of Alicante, in an area that was being built up in the past few years. The area where the site is located is quite divided away from the surrounding districts, with only a couple of entries into it. The facades of the project area are not human scaled. The project area is divided by two 3-lane roads, with a dead area in the middle, mainly used for walking through. Most of the user profile are people passing through rather than staying, partly because of the following factors. It is seen as a very open boulevard with not many interesting facades. It is uninteresting, with very little diverse cultural activities. Most people saying the boulevard is noisy, but protected from traffic and attractive to walk through. To implement our project, we set out with a couple of strategies. First, we analyzed vital arteries into the plaza that we could populate with what uses attracting people in, as well as implementing a series of themed sculptures along the way. We rerouted the roads around to remove one of the 3-lane roads separating the plaza. Analyzing the conditions further informed us of our design. Strategies implemented in the actual plaza include creating interactive objects to be used by children. A labyrinth of wooden frames and panels stimulates imagination. We divided the space into smaller squares to comfort its perceived openness. We used the existing slope on the site to create spaces of different heights that inform their uses, with sloped roofs that can be occupied, creating a viewpoint down or up the mountains, as well as an amphitheater space people can use. We created certain nodes within the plaza, where people can pop in and out of bumping into each other, and as well implementing cultural facilities around that plaza. Pedestrians were put on top priority by making a way of car crossings, where cars would go up ramps to cross pedestrian spaces rather than the opposite. We connected the plaza with the existing roundabout using a tunnel, with both spaces transformed into a skate park, similar to a project by U+U Studio in Prague. We created a shaded space that would protect people from the sun during the summer, with an inside green space provided. We reduced the feeling that the existing road is a boundary by creating connecting spaces on either side of it, again with pedestrian priority. The amphitheater space functions as an outdoor theater, which can be occupied by the envisioned dance studio or during ferias. Secondary seats were dispersed in many spaces, whether they be edges, stairs, fountains, etc. The facades of the commercial area were broken up into smaller permeable pieces. The facades of the building in the middle were envisioned to be transparent as possible, while the ones on the little square are play on traditional Spanish pueblos. Water objects to help combat the heat were also dispersed throughout. Trees were planted to keep the natural feel of the plaza loved by the locals and to provide shade. The natural feel is also continued on the ground surfaces, with either stone or fine gravel being used. Natural seating arrangements that can be moved are implemented in the plaza for people to choose their own configuration. We zoned the spaces to have 24-hour activities all around the plaza. A variety of uses to keep people occupied, and preferably impulse stay in some of these uses more. Food surrounds the cultural facilities, so you can have a quick bite after your sculpture class. Hairdressers beside Chinese shops, in case you need something for the house after you have one. Bars surrounding the bigger plazas for nighttime use. These 24 hours activities meant that it was important for us to design nighttime looks of the plaza as well, making a plethora of different lighting solutions, be it classic lampposts or spotlights and fairy lights in the areas of bars and restaurants. The transparent facades of the buildings would also provide a warm glow to the areas outside. Here are some of the before and after graphics, showcasing the immense difference between the existing flat desertscape and the lively proposed project. And finally, a fly-through of the 3D model of the plaza would more accurately describe it. Starting from the top of the plaza and walking down the main shopping street, looking at the grass ramp roofs, the structure above the green space, the labyrinth, the two main buildings in the plaza, and the two supporting ones behind it. Thank you for watching our project, Plaza Eusebio Sempere, by Kinga Kopczyk, Vit Kucerovsky, Niklas Klinck, and Vladislav Krylov.